Kyle Lewis, linebacker, Pittsburgh. 6 foot tall, 220 pounds at the combine. He's having a great offseason at the combine. You're in a 4.53, fourth amongst linebackers. 39.5-inch vertical, fourth amongst linebackers. 10'9" broad jump, second amongst linebackers. 6.973 cone, second amongst linebackers. 4.26 shuttle, third amongst linebackers. So really strong numbers there, up there with the best of them in each category, other than size, obviously. Also performed really well at the Senior Bowl. We'll get into some of that in this video here, but 2-year starter at Pitt, 201 tackles, 25.5 tackles for loss, 10 sacks, 6 interceptions, 6 passes defended, 2 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, and he only had 10 missed tackles in 2025, which at a position like linebacker, playing as much as he did, that's really not bad. It's actually pretty good. Absolutely love this guy. He's fast, he's instinctive, he closes in quickly on run plays, he uses a speed, kind of dip and sometimes a rip move to beat blocks on both runs and pass rush. Coverage skills are just off the charts. I remember you're seeing it right now on the screen, watching his Senior Bowl practices, thinking like this guy looks like a corner. Literally, that's the first thing that came to mind is this guy covers like a corner. It's insane. And we'll get into some more of those clips from actual games as well. But it's documented that he's a hard worker and a film junkie as well. So, we scout tape. There's a lot that goes into a prospect. Will he be successful? Will he develop? A lot of it's mental as well, and this guy seems to have the good stuff there as well. So, weaknesses. I don't think he's an overly physical tackler or a big hitter, especially for a linebacker position. And with that, he's got a smaller frame, obviously 6', 220, kind of a tweener between linebacker and safety. I think this guy can play linebacker all day, though. And really, the only other thing that I see is he does get moved off his assignment, moved out of his place when blocked a little bit too often, but not every time. He's got some good stuff in his block shedding package as well. So a bit longer here, so let's get right into it. So this one's not a crazy long video. So we'll start out just kind of I kind of coordinated this video into pieces. We got a little bit of a sampler here, we'll call it first. So we're at right outside linebacker here. We'll just call him, the right linebacker pretty much. He's man coverage on this tight end. Little block and release from the tight end. He notices it, picks it up, turns around, makes the play on the ball. Just great athlete. Closes the distance between him and the backer, turns his head, makes the play on the ball. Great stuff. All right. He's coming here. He's going to cut off the outside part here. It's a race to the boundary. He's going to take down the running back that's third and short there. Running back gets less than a yard. Brings up 4th down. He's fired up about it as well. Really good play. Good tackle in space. Using our athleticism to our advantage. So he's lined up here. This is going to be pretty much him dropping into coverage and then chasing the quarterback. Quarterback steps up, wants to roll out. We're faster. We're a better athlete. We're closing in on him, pushing him out of bounds. It's good stuff. Really good job there. So we're going to see him get a sack here. Essentially a free rush. We're lined up second from the top of the defensive line. But works through the left tackle a bit as he gets to his assignment. And we're going to close in quickly on the quarterback there before he has time to do anything, trying to step up in the pocket. We're having none of it. All right. Had to throw some of the Senior Bowl clips in here as an homage because this is what made me fall in love with him initially, kind of put him on my radar. And it also kind of put him on a lot of teams' radar. He made a name for himself starting here. And a couple things to preface. These are one-on-one clips from the Senior Bowl practice. Typically, the offense has a pretty heavy advantage in drills like these. The quarterback has unlimited time. He knows exactly who he's throwing to, and if you're an offensive player in this drill, you don't have anyone you can run into, right? It's open field, so kind of in a sense, unlimited time and unlimited space, and you're the only option. So you have a pretty heavy advantage. Just watch these clips and tell me this guy doesn't look like a corner covering these guys, both running backs and tight ends. So we'll just kind of speed run through a few clips here. Working upfield, PBU, pass breakup. Little Texas, we're all over it. Give us that. We're gone. Does a really good job reading it. Working against a tight end here. Holding a little bit, sure, but you have so many eyes on you here. You get away with that in times. And this clip here, we'll go over it. This tight end falls, right? I mean, he kind of gets lucky in that regard, but he does a good job riding him to the ground, ensuring the rep is finished. Riding him to the ground and making it look natural, and, he's not going to get flagged for this. So it's little things, right? Does a good job making sure he finishes falling down there. All right. Tight end again. Or no, this is a back, excuse me. Little whip route. We're all over it. Here we go again here. Little out. We're all over it. Picked off. Thank you very much. Just tell me that's not a cornerback. If you tell me no, I wouldn't believe you. He's just fantastic in coverage. We're going to see some clips here of him doing it in game. So, lined up here on the left hash. We're in the hook to curl. We do a really good job getting out to our assignment, being an athlete, getting out to our assignment, dropping the interception, but nonetheless a PBU, really good stuff. Literally pretty much the same exact thing here. Just does a good job taking away that out route and it's hook to curl. Quarterback's got to go deep with it. It gets picked off, thrown into double coverage because we did our job. Love it. The athleticism allows him to cover, and the boundary zones. Excellent. He's excellent in the boundary zones. A little bit of run D here. We're lined up on the edge here, coming up, showing blitz. We're taking on 2 blocks, getting to the boundary, and bringing our guy down here. Doing a really good job, taking on some blocks, and making the play. All right, we're lined up here. We're going to show off this dip move. This slot guy is going to come and try to take us out of the play. We're going to put a good quick move on him and make the tackle. So nope. Gets underneath him. Closes the distance really quick, really well. Makes the tackle. So it's worth noting, while he is small, he uses his size to his advantage with that dip move and his speed. It's really tough to get hands on him at times, and we'll continue to see a little bit more of that here. We're lined up here. Kind of similar action there. 0 tries to come up, get hands on us, but we close in well here. We see the play developing, see a hole, close in on it to take it away, do a good job, make the tackle. He's going to take on some more blocks here. Line up on the right end of the defensive formation, taking on 2 blocks. Similar play to earlier. Getting off them, getting to the boundary, making the play in open field, preventing a big gain, allowing only like 2 yards or so there. Just love it, man. This guy is such a good athlete. All right, we're lined up here in a 2-point stance on the ball between the right guard and the left guard, the left tackle. We're going to blow up that guard. Driving back. come off and make the play on the running back. Showing off a little bit of power for a little guy there. You know, we're blowing 55 back, doing a good job. Coming off the edge, making the TFL free rush there, and we have help from some other guys as well, but just quick, instinctive, good stuff. All right. He's better in zone than he is as a pass rusher. I definitely like him in the NFL as a guy that will probably have a limited role, at least in the beginning. But on pass downs, come in, play some zone or even man coverage. But he does show off some pretty decent moves here and there. So we're lined up here. We're going to work a little pass rush move here, kind of a counter. He's going to cross face, a little dip, a little bit of rip with the arm as well. Just, yeah. I mean, that's a good move from a guy that's known as a coverage player. Some people call him a safety. Let's see any of the safeties in the class do this right here. All right. Lined up here, the left linebacker. We're going to drop into zone, come out of it quickly, pressure the quarterback. We see he's in trouble, make him throw it away. Right? Flushed out. We recognize that we're a better athlete. Give him no time to make any plays happen. Really good stuff. End off with 2 clips of him kind of getting blocked. So we're lined up here. Really the big weakness I see in his game is there's times where guys get latched on and they do displace him and eliminate him from the play, which will come with his size, obviously. Maybe you see that exaggerated at the next level. Maybe that becomes a big problem. This guy's not a super highly touted prospect. You know, maybe 2nd, 3rd, 4th round. Similar play there. Just get moved out. But, you know, you see guys like, you know, nobody thought Fred Warner would be the best linebacker in the NFL, right? So you never know. But this guy has good stuff on tape. I actually love this guy. So if you're watching this after your team selects this player, I'm happy for you. See ya. Like, comment, subscribe. See ya.